are checking out BitZone, which is a modeled version of an Italian synth that's supposed to be obscure. It is a part of the UVI Vintage Volt collection. The link will be in the description box. I've had it for quite a while now, so I definitely want to hear from you guys if it's good or not after I go through a couple of the sounds. It works on both Windows and Mac for the UVI Workstation, which is free, or UVI Falcon. So let's check out those sounds. All right. So I didn't go through some of the bass patches, so I'm going to go through that now and then talk more about the UI. All right, that's pretty good. A lot of the basses seem pretty heavy weighted, but I expect that from UVI. One of the things I love about UVI products, and I say it all the time, is their sheer amount of sound design. I think their sound design is amongst the best, if not one of the best. I'll say top 3, you know, and actually I will put them over Native Instruments, obviously, because I use these more than I use my Contact now. But let's hear some more stuff. All right, so what I want to point out is how the UI works here. So you have this main screen. You have 2 different layers of what you will call one-shot samples, and yeah, or you can call them oscillators, whatever works for you. And you have a whole bunch of categories here where you have bass, brass, FX, percussion, keys, metal, and so forth. It's nothing short of sounds. I think it has over 800,000 sounds in this collection alone. But yeah, so you can see there's plenty of presets on the side here, as I am in the BitZone, and it's the only one that I haven't checked out because it's the newest one. You also have like amplitude, as far as ADSR, controlling volume. So let's say I want to put more hear that. Let's go to the, well, let's do that for both layers. And now you can see what attack, decay, sustain, release works. You know how those work is pretty much the same, but you can control both layers individually. You have your filter section. You have a choice between low pass, band pass, and high pass, or you can turn it off. You have this symphonics setting. I don't know what it does, but you know. Anyways, you can also edit voices, pitch, stereo, mod, wheel stuff. You know, you can just assign it to whatever parameter you want. And a lot of this stuff sounds good. I checked it out in mono, and the sounds are great in mono. So that's one thing I will say there. Their quality sounds both in stereo and mono. There are a lot of packs out here where they don't sound very good once you click that mono button on your audio interface, given that your audio interface has that. So that is one thing I would say is a huge part of why I go with UVI sounds altogether. For the most part, I've spent thousands of dollars. You don't necessarily have to do that, but I do co-sign this company with full confidence. I'm just saying. The other things you could do, you can go into the effects section. You have an EQ right here, and it just tells you right here in the diagram, you know, how the sounds are routed. You got a chorus, which is their chorus effect that's built inside of UVI Falcon and works in the free workstation. Yet again, I want to make sure that people know that. And you have your delay, reverb, phaser, a cymbal, and so forth. And then you have our arpeggiation section, which is great. I mean, all the things that you need are built inside of this expansion. Do I give this the stamp of approval? Well, judging by the sounds in the Vintage Vault collection and UVI's long streak of great sound design and their expansions, well, I would definitely say this is a 95%.
Nintendo.